final 2030 season. Two teams left, JR in Somerville, Ryan in Milwaukee. We'll jump right into it. Good luck, guys. Dave Tyler solo home run in the first starts the scoring, 1-0 Somerville. Got Justin Curry on the mound for Somerville. Juan Samayoa, never gonna say that name right, for Milwaukee. Neither team have their top starters lined up. Both of these guys went 7 in the conference championship, so what I feel like is the number 4 starters out there for both teams. Looking at the history before the series started, obviously this was all pre-Ryan. This is Ryan's first final. But Milwaukee as a franchise has been to the championship 4 times, 1-3. Somerville 3 times, 0-3. So these two teams are 1-6 all time in this championship game. Something's got to give. Somebody's going to win. 1-0 as we go to the 6th. Pitching change for Somerville. Justin Curry went 5 innings, just 2 hits allowed. Jason Shannon in relief. Gets a clean 6th inning. 7th inning we go. Milwaukee starter still out there. Leadoff single for Reyna drives him out of the game. It's going to be Alex Garcia in relief. Two-out walk for Ramiro Ortiz, and Jason Shannon's out of the game. Alex Rangel in to pitch, and he gets him out of the inning. 1-0 as we go to the 8th. Chris Calvert on the mound for Milwaukee. And the pitching continues to be strong, both sides. 1, 2, 3, go. The money line. Bottom of the 8th we go. Paul Steps singles to lead things off. Rangel gets Guzman, Perkins, and I missed the third one, but 1, 2, 3 after that. So it stays 1-0 into the 9th inning here. Chase Posey 1 out single. Reyna quickly retired. Bottom of the 9th we go in game 1. If Somerville holds on to win this game 1-0, I think that's going to be the third 1-0 win of the playoffs for the money line. Could be wrong. I think they did it against Baltimore. I think they did it against Denver too. I might be making that up. Leadoff runner for Milwaukee, and then Moises Aguilar singles first and third with 1 out now. Tying run 90 feet away. Ortiz at the plate, and he ties it up. He grounds out. So Milwaukee in the bottom of the 9th tie the game. Step walk, so it's going to be Guzman, the dangerous hitter, at the plate with the bases loaded. And he strikes out swinging, so extra innings we go. A run in the top of the 1st for Somerville, a run in the bottom of the 9th for Milwaukee, and we're on to the 10th. Base runners, bottom of the 12th for Mobsters, but nothing comes across. We're in the 13th inning. Todd Taylor doubles in Butterfield, 2-1. Somerville breaks the tie. Bobby Deck singles in Taylor. And they have a small cushion. It's 3-1 in the 13th. Espinoza leadoff walk. Shoot, Lozano out quickly. Ortiz gets on base, and then Ferreira doubles in Espinoza and Ortiz. 3-3. We're tied back up to the 14th we go. And Brent Shute walks it off. Solo home run, 15th inning. Milwaukee comes back twice in game 1, and they win it 4-3. Game number 2, we've got Mike Fluitt. Only 85 innings pitched this season for Milwaukee, getting the start in game number 2. Bob Reyes on the mound for Somerville. Somerville strikes first in the 4th. Antonio Reyna doubles in Taylor. So far, another low-scoring game, but Milwaukee's got the bases loaded with 1 out. Trevor Jordan hit by the pitch. Gets the first run for the Mobsters, and then Carl Perkins walks. Somerville's helping out the Mobsters here. And that's going to force a pitching change, so Bob Reyes out after a shaky 5th inning. 4 2/3. Jason Sage comes in and does close the door. Meanwhile, Mike Fluitt was a opener. Joe Case has come on and pitched really well. 1 run allowed. Just the Reyna double. So 2-1 here as we're in the bottom of the 6th. Milwaukee on top. First 2 runners on for Somerville in the 7th, but they can't take advantage. Ortiz, solo home run. Milwaukee up 3-1. 5th home run of the postseason for Ortiz. Last chance for Somerville in game 2, or they're going to be down 2-0 as they head back home. Of course, they were down 2-0 earlier this postseason. Came back and won. Leadoff runner on Antonio Reyna. Singles, Butterfield at plate. He strikes out. It's going to be the catcher, Belina. Belina strikes out. Ferrer. And he's retired. So, Mobsters win game 2, 3-1. They now have a 2-0 series lead. Game 3 in Somerville. Here we go. Billy Perez on the mound for the money line. And Aguilar makes him pay early, doubles in Espinoza, then Ortiz singles in Aguilar. 2-0 Milwaukee. Dusty Wasan on the mound. Again for the Mobsters. Ortiz strikes again, solo home run in the 4th. Milwaukee up by 3. Somerville's got something going. Bobby Dex singles in Ferrer, 1st and 3rd, nobody out. Todd Taylor singles in Jones. Looks like someone was out maybe on the base paths, because that retires the side, but it's a 1-run game. Antonio Reyna, solo home run. Money line tie it at 3. Jesus Espinoza doubles, Paul Stepp scores, and Milwaukee back out in front 4-3. Another guy thrown out on the base paths, I think. But the run comes across. Pressure now on the money line to avoid a 3-0 series deficit. First and third in the seventh, 2 down. And Butterfield ties it, he singles in Taylor. Molina strikes out swinging, so we are back at 4 as we go to the 8th. Both of these bullpens putting in some serious work this series after the first game went 15 innings. None of these starters have been going much more than, the 4th or 5th inning on either side. Two out, base runners. Guzman and Jordan both walk. Wild pitch, another walk. Bases loaded, 2 down. Espinoza grounds out, bottom of the 9th we go. For the second time in 3 games, we're going to extra innings. Ramiro Ortiz strikes again. Solo home run, 2nd home run of the game. 3rd RBI of the game. And that'll do it. Somerville falls at home in Game 3, 5-4 to the Mobsters. Milwaukee with a commanding 3-0 series lead. Ramiro Ortiz has been huge in this postseason and huge here in Game 3. Game 4, BJ Reyna on the mound for Somerville. Trying to get them in the win column. Looks like Phil Estes going to get the start for Milwaukee. Paul Stepp strikes first in the second. Solo home run, 1-0 Milwaukee. Second and third for the money line in the third here with nobody out. Lopez sacrifices, drives in a run. It's 1-1. Paul Stepp strikes again, singles in Feria. 2-1 Mobsters as we move to the 5th inning. Jorge Lopez, 2-run homer in the 5th, and Somerville takes the lead 3-2. Two-man show. Paul Stepp for the Mobsters, Jose Lopez for the money line so far. And Paul Stepp was just hit by a pitch there with a man on second. I'm surprised the bases didn't clear. Moises Aguilar sac fly in the 7th, ties it up. Perkins comes across to score. We're 3-3. Two runners, a double steal, second and third, but the money line can't score. 8th inning we go. Two down in the 9th inning, and Jesus Espinoza hits a solo home run for the Mobsters. And that might be enough to win them the championship. Let's see, 3 outs left for the money line. Leadoff runner on, and Jose Lopez. Double play Chase Posey, that's not good. Taylor at the plate, and it's a final. Milwaukee wins. Milwaukee sweeps. Milwaukee is your champion. Congratulations, Ryan, on your first TBL championship. And Milwaukee's back on top for the first time since 2015? 13. Congratulations. Good season for JR. A surprise season from the 7th seed to make such a deep run. Unfortunately, it ends in disappointment again. But that is the way it works. 31 teams go home unhappy, and one GM wins it all. Congratulations again, Ryan. Let's take a look at the MVP. Ramiro Ortiz, no surprise there. He had a monster series. And yeah, the 22-year-old has a bright future. This guy is going to be a dude we talk about for a while, I think. Take a look at that playoff tree. There it is. Mobsters win. Mobsters win. Thanks for another good season. We are not going to drop the file tonight. I'm going to have to remember how to change shit out of the park out 27. So tomorrow I'm going to work on that. I am going to drop the file tonight, but we're not going to move to the off season yet. So last chance to do all your shit. Thanks, guys.